My name's Victoria Doherty. I'm from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Main things that upset me is the lack of oversight. For a child family care home, there is no pre-inspection before a provider can open. Preschoolers and younger kids, their early learning is important, but I still go back to, if that's a pyramid, then safety has to be the base of that pyramid.
Each of us have our stories, and they're speaking with their senators and their representatives about their struggles and their challenges and the importance of childcare to them in this country.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for listening.
I know it's not easy.
Well, I came to the subject back in 2007. My 16-month-old son was in a family-based daycare. Here I was, a mom of 44 years old with a lot of life experience, and the situation looked good, sounded good. I was confident. And I got the call about 10 after 2 in the afternoon from my daughter, who was 18 at the time and just hysterical. I couldn't really even make out what she was saying other than, "Donna's looking for you, Warren's hurt." During nap time, she was using an old wooden style playpen from circa 1980s. The detective said there was just a blanket in the bottom. And I don't know if he was awake and shaking the crib, slipped on the blanket or what, but it was old, it was outdated, it was not maintained. And the corner had separated and his head got wedged in the corner and he suffocated. We spent the next 15 days in intensive care and on life support, and at the end of the 15 days, our family made the decision to withdraw life support. So our family was changed forever, and we're drastically aware of the consequences. I thought I did everything I was supposed to do. I looked for different providers. I went with one that was registered with the state. How could this happen? And here I am, I'm an older mom, and if this can happen to me, how do young moms figure out what's the best place for their kids?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for lending your voice and a good part of your life to this cause. It probably would have been easier in the aftermath of a tragedy just to keep that to yourself and move on, but you didn't. So I have no doubt that kind of advocacy will, if it doesn't save a life or more than one life, it will certainly enhance quality. So yeah. Legislators listen to people like you more than they listen to people like me. Now that doesn't absolve me from pushing, but the quality of the presentation, the personal connection you have, that's much more effective.
Senator Casey gets it. Having someone listen to you and hear your comments about everything from quality improvement to teacher supports for young children.
It was different because usually when you have these meetings, you're trying to convince them why it's important. He understands why it's important. Yes. So that is a whole different feeling, and we're very grateful for that.
Very grateful. Yeah.